Hey, I went to the cabin again. Actually, this is a new cabin, and I was talking in this video only a little bit, but I lost all of the audio, so I'm doing a voiceover. This is a yoga video, my morning yoga at the cabin. I drove so far to get to this place. It's in the middle of nowhere, like pretty remote. Like, I think it's in the mountains by a lake. I say I think it's in the mountains because I didn't know that it was going to be in the mountains, and then I noticed as I was driving it was steep, and that if I looked over the edge it was a cliff. And so I guess I drove to a mountain, right? That sounds like a mountain. Anyways, I saw mountains out my window as I was driving. I don't know. Anyways, I went to a place I had never heard of before because this is a beautiful cabin. I saw it to rent for the night for some time. Anyways, okay, so I wanted to go because it's beautiful. Like, the cabin is beautiful. There's a sauna. There's a cold plunge. It's so beautiful in the forest near here. Like, the forest just looked magical. It was just beautiful. In the morning, I woke up early, which I usually never do, and I saw the sun shining through the trees, and it was just so beautiful. Okay, so I wanted to kind of share my experience at the cabin. It was like living in the woods. It was like a step up from camping for sure. They had an outhouse. If you watched my last video, my last video about going to a cabin, they also had an outhouse, but this one was 1,000 times nicer. It had running water inside so you could wash your hands, and it was a composting toilet. They said they change the contents out every 6 days, so it didn't smell bad at all. You would use either wood chips or apple cider vinegar to wash things down. And it was crazy. It just smelled like wood in there. The last outhouse I was in smelled really, really bad. And I'm sorry you guys don't get to hear the drum in this. I played the drum while I was doing yoga a few times just to bring more peaceful vibes, but like, I lost the audio of this, so I don't know why that happens sometimes. I think this SD card has issues, which is really annoying because it was my most expensive SD card. I'll try to reformat it again. If you have any tips, let me know because I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I was hoping that I would go to this cabin and do a lot of editing photos and videos. I have been making a lot of photos and videos, but not editing a lot of them. I have been kind of go, go, go. Usually I don't do so much real life, having fun times, but I really have been lately. I've just been working less, enjoying life more, having a little bit of a on-off extended vacation. I needed it, but I really was hoping I would get some editing done here, and I didn't do any. And I was hoping I would work on my course, and I haven't done that. But I have been enjoying my life. Been doing more yoga, and yeah, that's fine. Been doing lots of art, and that is so good. It's like good for my soul, for me mentally, so that's important. Can't just work hard all the time. This yoga was so nice. What I was looking at was just forest. Like, this is really in the middle of the forest. Like, I had to drive off of the paved road for 45 minutes. I seen some deers and not a lot of people. And yeah, it was just immaculate. It really got me thinking, like, it would be lovely to have a property like this and be able to just build cabins in the woods and live out there and live off the land and grow a garden and dehydrate things for the winter time and live that kind of lifestyle. But at the same time, I like the luxuries of city living. I'm so stuck between what I want in life. Like, I don't even know. I just don't even know what I want. I can't decide if I like cities or if I like medium-sized towns or if I don't like small towns. I already know, actually. I don't want to live in like a small town, but the middle of nowhere remote without neighbors, that's a vibe. Like, ooh, maybe I have this new goal in life to like buy this property that has its own body of water, like a private lake. I want a private lake. Or maybe not, because then there's so many things that come with owning land and property, and I don't know. Is that the goal? Is that what I want out of life? Do I want that? It's almost like getting married or having kids, buying a house and land. So I don't know. And then I've thought maybe I should like buy a remote piece of property as like an investment property. I don't have money for all of this. These are just ideas of future goals. Because my current goal is to save up to go traveling. But there's going to be more goals after that. So I guess that's what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about, if you don't know, my goal is to save $10,000 and then go traveling, I think, January 2024 to, I've been saying Peru or Thailand, and I don't know. I feel more comfortable with Thailand in some ways, but I was feeling more comfortable with Thailand because it feels safer. But then a kick streamer almost went to jail there for like not crazy stuff, and I don't know, maybe gosh. So yeah, I still don't know where I want to go, but I do want to travel, and I would like to travel for multiple months, just like get fully immersed in the backpacker traveling vibe. Yeah, so that's the current goal, and whenever that ends, I will want a next goal to work towards. And what will that be? And I don't know where I want to live in the world. Like, maybe I want to relocate to a different country, like far, far away. Or maybe I want to buy land, or who knows? I'm sure that some life circumstances will have changed by that time, and then I'll know what I want. I'm not a big future planner. I tend to just go with life, wherever the wind takes me. But I have been trying to figure out what I want. Like, what do I want out of life? Where do I want to live? What is important in my proximity? I don't know. I do feel like where I am now will not last. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like the place for me. I don't know. I just yeah, this is not it, but this cabin where it was, that was a pretty nice place, I will say. Like, not having any neighbors anywhere near, that's kind of cool. But there's kind of two sides to that. It's like, I would love to have a property in the remote woods where like nobody was around, nobody can hear me, I can't hear anyone, nobody's coming, I can do whatever I want. But then also that would mean I have to do everything myself. I'd probably have to, I don't know, I'd have to like drive for like hours to like do my monthly groceries. I did live in a really rural place for a year and a half before, and I had to hitchhike when I lived there, and it was kind of that vibe. You had to like go really far away to get everything you need, and that can be hard. And then you have to make a lot of stuff yourself, and it can be hard to get people to come to do work on the house. I don't know. So, oh God, who knows? I'm not stressing over all of this. I just am trying to figure out what it is I want. And that's kind of why I've been going to all these places, because I've been trying to do some small little trips to get an idea of what I want in the future. I don't know. A big part of me thinks that this country doesn't have anything to offer that I want for the future, but it's hard to say. I might change my mind. I think I need to travel to more countries, though. I sure hope I can meet my goals, and in January I can go for a few months away and really get a better idea of things that I want in the future. This was a long yoga session for me. I don't know. I guess it's not that long, 13 minutes. It feels long at the current moment. It was really nice, though. It was so nice. Do you see those sliding glass doors there where my feet are right now? Well, that's like right across from the bed. The actual room here is like really, really small, but it's super nice. And if you have the curtains open, then you're just looking straight out into that forest. And that was just immaculate, especially in the morning. When I woke up in the morning, seeing that sun shining through those trees was just like everything. This place was super worth it, like just so relaxing. And the sauna, gosh darn, it's so nice. I loved that. I think I'm gonna have a second video with this. I filmed 2 videos that I was planning to upload here on YouTube, and I lost the audio on this one, and the other one is just me talking to the camera, so I really hope I got the audio on that one, but if I don't, it's okay. I'll just cry about it. Just kidding. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, you guys can't hear the freaking drum. I'm sad about that. The drum is so nice. Maybe I'll make a video, just the drum. I like the drum. If you didn't know, once upon a time, I was kind of a hippie. And I used to go to music festivals and be in those kinds of circles. And I had seen these drums, and I wanted one of these drums years ago. And I kind of fell out of that idea, but I saw this one and I just had to get it. I thought it would be nice to have a cute little instrument that was like peaceful vibes promoting to go along with yoga and my live streams. And this one is great. I swear, it's very peaceful. I think it's called a tongue drum. I had used a drum like this years ago when I did couch surfing. I couch surfed in a city I was visiting, and I stayed at a random guy's house, and he had one of these, and I tried it and used it there. Maybe one day in the future you'll have me making couch surfing videos. I don't know. I don't know if I would do that again. I was real broke, so that's all I could afford. Nothing. Okay, I wanted to show you guys my view while I was laying on my back. Just look at that, like that view while doing yoga. Immaculate. I loved it. Look at these trees with all that moss hanging. It's just beautiful here. And then I tried to talk to you guys some more, but who knows what I was trying to say. If you can read lips, then maybe you'll know. And here's my face, my unadulterated face, my real skin, no makeup, no filters. I still have the dermatitis, and it's not great, but I'm good, so that's what matters. Bye.